Using research tools on Google is totally easy. Check this example out. On this sample screen, I'm a student is going to talk about Thomas Edison. First, make it the right size font so it's readable. Once you've done that, go to the tools, click on research. A box will pop up and you can type in your subject's name. This is going to give you a huge list of everything from quotes to pictures to information to websites. You can insert a picture, and the trick will be, of course, to move it around and position it correctly. After you do that, you can continue to scroll down the box on the right and say I like this quote by Thomas Edison. All I do is click it, insert, and it's there. He's also known as the Wizard of Menlo Park. So I like that and I decided I want to insert that. It's that easy. After I get the stuff the way I want it, then I'll go back to my list and I'm going to look at websites. What's cool about this is when you click on it, a preview button pops up. And you can see if you think you might like it, and if you do, then you just click on the link or the picture of it and it will open it for you. If you want to insert the link, it works the same way, but that's not as good as reading it first to make sure that it has what you want. I thought this was a pretty good page, and I was captured by this at 17. He had been in a one-room schoolhouse for all of his education. He finally, made his teacher go over the edge because he was always thinking, and she was very frustrated with him. So as I read on, I learned that Thomas Edison eventually withdrew from school. Kind of like Steve Jobs, he did not complete college. He dropped out after the first semester. It wasn't offering him what he wanted. It takes a little while to read some of this stuff, but you'll see in this case that Thomas Edison, he invented the telegraph, and no doubt this was a foundational device for telephone and later internet, which we use today. We arguably wouldn't have it if he didn't invent the telegraph. So I'm going to put that into my presentation right here. So I just simply close that out with the X and I go back. I decided I don't want that link, so I'm going to get rid of that, and in its place I'm going to type in what I said about the telegraph. So I'm almost done with my slide, and I'm thinking that it looks pretty good. As soon as I put the part in here about how he invented the telegraph and that laid the foundation for the internet, I'm going to feel satisfied with what I've done. Then I can move on to the other people on my list, or the rest of my question. In this case, it's Alexander Graham Bell and Orville and Wilbur Wright. Bell invented the telephone, which is clearly an adaptation of the telegraph, and later the internet came from that. And the Wright brothers were the first to have a successful flight. Researching this way, I easily accomplished 2 of the 3 objectives about how one event is related to another and how it's important and discovered through research.